Hey everyone, another month has passed, so I'm here to update you on my portfolio and how it's fared over the past month. It's been one of the worst months in terms of return. Actually, it is the worst month I've ever had since I started investing. But before I give you the update, I just want to share my thoughts that I've had over the past 2, maybe 3 weeks now. I've been thinking about diversification and whether I should do it. I mean, this isn't me just saying that I'll be buying an index fund or buying another company just yet. Don't worry, I'm still 100% in Tesla. And I will be for the next couple of years, as a minimum. But I've been seriously thinking about a few other companies that can help me potentially achieve my goal. If we start with Google, they have a monopoly on search, with both Google the search engine and YouTube, number 1 and 2. They are constantly buying back shares, which I like, using that free cash flow to give back to investors. Yes, their revenue and profits have taken a little bit of a hit as companies are pulling back from advertising spend due to the current market conditions. That's one of the first things companies tend to do. But this will be back to normal by next year. Well, I believe it will anyway. Next up, Apple. Yes, they are the largest company in the world. Yes, people will say that they cannot keep growing, but just take a look at the growth of their services business, the subscriptions that they've got, and the fact that they've actually increased the monthly cost of subscription services recently. That is going to be extremely high margin profit, just pure profit basically, on that extra income. It's not going to be a great deal of cost. They have somewhere in the region of 900 million subscribers, and it's still growing. What this means is that their free cash flow, which is already monstrous, will be getting better, which they use primarily for share buybacks, which, as you can guess, I'm a fan of, and they increase their dividend payout at a very decent rate year in, year out, 10-15% generally. That's an investor's dream, hence why Warren Buffett has such a large holding in Apple. Microsoft, a third company I want to quickly talk about. I'm sure I've said it before, but this is one company that I would own for the rest of my life. I think Microsoft is just so well managed, as well as having such sticky products that once you're using them, Windows, Office for example, etc., then you just continue to use them, as the switching cost and the effort isn't really worth it. Also, their cloud service, Azure, is just a money printing machine. It's growing at around 30% a year. To put that in perspective, if Azure, their cloud business, is a third of their business, that it is, and it's growing at 30% a year, and the other two business segments grow at 0%, they're still going to grow at 10% a year, which is pretty good for a business of that size. Finally, Amazon. I don't think many people were expecting me to talk about Amazon in this way, but they're in so many different markets. They use their e-commerce business to fund all the other businesses they've got. They have a music service, Amazon Music, which they go in after Spotify by offering Amazon Prime members around 100 million songs and it being ad-free instead of what it used to be, which was 2 million songs with ads. They offer Prime Video, which competes with Netflix, and all of this is trying to build up their subscription service of people to Amazon Prime. They want to build it to be millions upon hundreds of millions. Well, ultimately their aim is actually billions. They want to have everybody with an Amazon Prime subscription. They have around 200 million members right now, but I can really see this picking up over the next couple of years, as it is really great value for money. You've got music, video, deliveries. Sit back and think about that. All of that for a tenner a month. The same as, well, cheaper than what Netflix actually cost. But, sorry, back to the main point of this video, the returns over the last month. I began October with just under £160,000 in value invested. I invested a further £1,500 into Tesla on the 24th of October, just over a week ago now. the share price of Tesla has dropped by around, or somewhere in the region of 14% over the course of October. The effect this has had, and with me buying my new shares towards the back end of the month, on my portfolio is that it's dropped by just under 17%, by £27,212. Meaning the balance of my portfolio at the end of October now stands at £134,217. If we just zoom out and take a look at how my investments have fared this year since January, you'll see that overall the value of my portfolio has dropped £27,886. But that isn't the full picture. I've also put in £13,500 of my own money over the course of the year. This means that in 2022 I've lost £40,886 in value. I hope this has been interesting. If it has, subscribe to keep up to date with my journey and drop the video a like so others get to see the content I'm creating. But until next time, stay safe.